Hey, you doing all right? Yeah, I just got some awesome looking gray leaf spot pictures that a homeowner sent in to me. I'm actually getting ready to meet with him right now, trying to find out some information about what he did, just so that maybe we can duplicate some of this in our research trials.
Are you the turf guy, sir?
Yeah, I gotta call you back. Yes, I am. Yeah, come on in.
Did you get the emails?
I did.
Pictures?
Yes, I was actually just talking about it.
Excellent.
Yes.
It's great to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Right. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. I'm watering every night, I'm fertilizing every other week, and I'm mowing 3 times a week. 2 inches tall, maybe an inch, inch and a half. What can you do to help me?
You know what? I believe I can help you. So first of all, what you're dealing with is a common disease that we see on tall fescue lawns called gray leaf spot. You sent me these pictures that were really great. You showed me how early on there weren't a lot of spots, but you could see some things. But then just within a couple of days, you were showing me how it had just gone through and completely wiped out everything. And if you look at these a little bit closer, you can actually see all the little spores that are forming on these leaves and some of the characteristics that we look for. Now, part of why you're seeing so many issues is everything you said that you were doing right, unfortunately, you're actually kind of doing wrong. So when we're talking about diseases, we have what's known as the disease triangle. So the disease triangle, when we're talking about plant diseases, means that you have a susceptible host, in this case the tall fescue lawn that you have, the pathogen, which is really always there, going to be there. It's always kind of hanging out in the soil, waiting for a conducive environment. The environment is one of those things that you do have a little bit of control over. So you went through and you told me about some of the things you were doing. You said that you were irrigating every night. You know, logic might say that's pretty good. In reality, you actually want to keep it a little bit on the dry side. You only want to irrigate as needed. As far as the fertility goes, you said that you're putting it out every week, you said? Okay, that's probably well beyond what you should be doing. Generally speaking, you don't need to fertilize much during the summertime. That's one of the things that can contribute to a lot of disease. And then the last thing, you mentioned that the mowing height was at about 1.5 inches. That's probably too short. For tall fescue and some of these things, you actually want to be mowing closer to about 3 inches. That's going to give that plant a little bit more ability to fight off the disease. So I've given you now the recipe to make things right. So I'm going to go ahead and give you this prescription. You can take this with you. So just remember, there are some resources available at the Virginia Tech Turfgrass website and at the Virginia Cooperative Extension website. And certainly take that information. I think you'll be able to do better with your disease issues moving forward. Now, let me tell you about a couple of things we have here that are just really exciting. So you see this one leaf here. You actually have thousands of these little spores, these tiny conidia that are growing right here. This is actually caused by pericularia, or actually some people call it magnaporthy, depending on how you look at it. This is actually the phylogenetic tree here that's going to show you kind of how these things are broken down. And the way these things work is they'll actually start growing out and it starts to grow into the plant. You see this aprosoria that starts to develop and then actually goes in and colonizes inside the plant. That's how you do it.
We hope you found this information useful. And if you want more information, we'd like you to use the QR code on your screen to take you to the Virginia Tech Turfgrass website. That's where you're going to find a lot more information on how to grow a healthy lawn. Also, don't forget that your local Virginia Cooperative Extension office is there with personnel and resources to help you have a great looking, healthy lawn and landscape, and do so in an environmentally responsible manner.